Hello, good evening, and welcome back to market session tonight. How was the last week? I hope you ended the week on a positive P and L. So let's get started tonight. But before then, please confirm you can see my screen and then you can hear me clearly. Please confirm you can see my screen and you can hear me clearly. Please confirm you can see my screen and hear me clearly. I'll wait few seconds for response before I proceed. So okay, think we are all on the same page now. Good. So let's get started. So as usual, we are going to be starting with the news nine up for the week. So tomorrow Monday 20 I mean 30th of June, um, we are going to be having CAY 2:30 a.m. Of course, might not concern you. Okay, 7 a.m. So apart from that 2 a.m. news, there's no impact news on Monday. On Tuesday, on Tuesday, there's USD news around 3 p.m. There's 2:30 news, high impact news for JPY, for GBP, for USD. Wow. Tuesday is going to be a bit volatile in the afternoon. Fetcher Powell will be speaking. And then if you've had a bit of experience in the market, you know how reckless markets can become when this happen. So Wednesday, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. High impact news. Thursday, 7 a.m. CHF. Then same Thursday, 1:30 p.m. USD news. And then Friday we have 4:45 p.m. GBP news. So do well to pay attention to the news daily so that you can manage your trade accordingly. You don't want to lose everything you've made, you know, in the market to high impact news. So know what is coming so that you can plan your trade accordingly. So that's it. Let's move away from there and quickly go through our usual pairs. So I'm going to be starting with Euro USD. Euro USD. Okay, so let's go to. You can see almost from the very beginning of the year, Euro USD has been buying month on month, and this is not far fetched from the fact that dollar constantly become weaker month on month. Like I said in the beginning of the year, we are going to see a weaker dollar, and that's what we get seeing month on month. Dollar going to be selling at any point in time on this Euro USD chart. It will be a retracement because the dominant trend here is what? Bullish. So let's get into 4 hours and then 1 hour. This is the current movement. This is the current movement. And then I would love that market return here, at least to come and test the hold high here, which is still a good place. And then oh, which I also believe we also confluence another level here. Look at this fair value gap. If we go to H1, we will see that clearly. We'll see that clearly. There's a fair there's a fair value gap around here. We want to see price come into that space. Want to see price come into this space at least, so that we can have a good buy. You know, a very good buy, or anything lower, because there's another one here. There's another one here. So you want to, but the reason I would most likely, I believe this is stronger, is it also confluence level. There's an old high here around the same place. So that's that for Euro USD. Let's go to Euro JPY. Euro JPY. So if you have been following, Euro JPY finally broke out of that range, and then just like I said and predicted, then it kept going up, giving us a new high, a new low, a new high, a new low. So currently we have something that looks like a double or a triple top, a triple top, but then we are still saying that the market is still bullish until we see market take care of this place, downward side, take care of this place. So until these two levels are USD, still very bullish. I mean, on Euro JPY rather, still very bullish on Euro JPY. Once these two levels are holding, we are still bullish on Euro JPY. So bullish on Euro JPY. So one, find a way to make some good money. So if I pull Fibonacci and I pull it here, okay, market retraced here. Is there any institutional level below? Let's go to 15 minutes and see. If I'm going to be taking a buy, what will I do? I mean, what will Peter do with Euro JPY in this case? I would rather wait for market to settle in, either goes back to this level or break anything. I mean, at this point, I would rather wait and be able to pick what market is doing clearly than jump into any trade. But then the dominant push here is still bullish until those two levels taken care of. But then, even though it's bullish, I want to see it get to a point, a very safe point for me to buy, so that I can have a good trade. So I don't just want to uh, jump on the trend, jump on the trade like that. I want it to retrace to a good level, for me to be able to make good money out of it. So that's for Euro JPY. Let's check DXY. DXY, 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 DXY. Yes. So this is DXY. This is DXY. Like we said, you know, keeps giving us a new low almost every other week. Now this is a new low created. We are just going to keep riding it. So this is to confirm that dollar is bearish, which simply means that anything trading against it should be bullish. And that's why we can confidently say we are looking for a buy, on Euro USD. But not just Euro USD, let's check other pair. So just like let's look at what can be made out of gold. So dollar is bearish, gold should be bullish. Now you can see gold is bearish. What is happening? Is gold about to do the same thing Bitcoin has been doing, or there's a divergence that is going to be an opportunity for us to make good money? Let's look at the charts uh, well and see if we can pick few things. So let me go to let me go to daily candle. So gold has been selling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Selling for 10 days thereabouts, and then dollar has been selling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, almost like 8 days. So when dollar was selling, gold should be buying. But now we can see for the first time in a long time, gold is trending parallel with dollar, meaning we need to be extremely careful because this is supposed to be buying, not selling. And that's where I say that as much as we use correlation, we should also be able to individually analyze, you know, each of the pairs. So let's analyze this. This level taken care of, this one taken care of, this is still standing. So we still cannot say we are in a bearish market yet. However, this this triple top is clear, which is first an indication of reversal. But then um, this place, we can't even say this is fully taken out until market opens and we see what market is going to do. At best, it could be a liquidity grab as well. But then for now, this is the only certainty here, which is a triple top that need attention. So we need market to break, you know, this low fully, confidently, clearly before we can say that or start considering a bearish market. So for the week, we are going to look at gold closely and see if there's any opportunity there for us. The next one is BTC USD. So fortunately or unfortunately, Bitcoin did exactly the way I said. I remember when we were marking this level, I said we are going to see market bounce from here, and then it eventually happened. So currently, I mean, Bitcoin bounced back and then pushed all the way to 107 again. What does that mean? Overall, we are still bullish on Bitcoin anyway. We are still very bullish on Bitcoin anyway. So we will say that we are bullish even at this particular moment. We are still bullish despite the strong push to be bearish. So we are still very bullish on Bitcoin. And then to make a good trade, this might be setting up already. So if you consider this a whole move, an impulsive move, then we have a corrective move that got rejected here. So we might be sitting on a very good entry, on a very good entry. We might be just be sitting on a very good entry for BTC. So just take a look at this, up, down. Then, these took out this and all of that. So we might be sitting on a very, very, very big opportunity and trade and trade um, opportunity. So thank you so much for watching tonight. If you have um, any pair you want me to quickly check and analyze, please drop it in the message box or drop it on your group. So if there's none, I'll just call it a day tonight. Please do have a profitable week ahead. And then if you have any question, any concern, anything you want me to look at, you can always forward it to my DM or chat me up on any of the social media handles. So thank you so much for joining tonight. Do have a profitable week ahead. Bye bye.